Right on. There we go. Hopping back in where we left off after the last stream. For unknown reasons, the game crashed right as I was finishing up digging underneath the garden section here. And what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was basically coming in to gather more materials, keep the forges going and all that. You know, in the middle of all that, the game just like crashed, so. I had been on for about 4 hours, and I decided it was probably a reasonable time to go ahead and call it for the day, rather than hop back on for a little bit and then call the stream again. Let's see here. Well, I definitely hear the forges going. Aha! Alright. What was I doing? I was apparently making concrete. And I've got a bunch of stuff on me. Alright. Okay. This is always a little bit weird. Unless I hop, like, right back on after I've finished, or after the game has crashed, it's a little bit weird to kind of get back in here and figure out what I was doing. It seems like I would have put more stone in there. It's gonna be burning up our stone real quick. Let's just hold off on it for a little bit. That might even be too much. I might just do 300. I just want to make sure that these forges don't run out here. Okay. Food and water situation. I might run over and grab a little bit of that real quick. Frames, I believe I have outside. I'm pretty sure that I have some out there. $1,500 here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I have more outside. I hope I have a lot of concrete outside as well. I need about, I want to say about 30,000 to finish out this next section. Ugh. First turn of the day. Kind of rough. 229 wellness. We are nearly capped. Okay. I can probably afford to put my shirt back on now that it is not super foggy and rainy. Oh my gosh. I have all of these frames right here. Okay. Oh, let's take the long way. It's super fun to take the long way. Oh geez, I left my door down. Must have been pretty sure that I was coming right back outside. Oh yeah, it is coming together quite nicely. Let me go ahead and look at my storage chest here. Okay, so I do have a little bit more by way of frames in here. Let's take a look at this. Excuse me. So we have 8,000, nearly, wow, excuse me, nearly 13,000. So that is not going to do it. That's not even going to be close. This is probably about 3,000 frames worth of space. So we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 3,333 on us, oddly enough. Doing that the slow way for unknown reasons. Alright, so let's start with these 1,500 and see how far we get. Should be interesting. Let's just start this way. As always, I'll have to be kind of on the lookout for screamers with the forges going and everything like that. We'll absolutely have some screamers coming our way. Yeah, I don't know. I've been seriously debating going out and doing a ton of mining off stream. Like, I know I have basically recorded everything in here, but I kind of, like, for the amount of concrete that I need right now, I need to do like several hours worth of mining. And if I try to do that on stream, this is going to take much longer. I don't know. I'll have to see though. I'll have to see how I feel about it, because I've literally recorded everything that I've ever done for this base, for this playthrough. Like, everything has been on stream. It would almost be, I don't know, maybe misleading in a way. I mean, I am letting you know that I would be doing mining off stream. And I guess you'd be able to look at the day count and be like, oh, he spent this many days out mining. Because it would literally be me going out for several in-game days mining. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to get off stream and do all of that work, or just kind of keep up the way I've been going with it and do all of my mining on stream, all my frame laying, everything like that. Hey there, Toby. Oops. Look over at chat for just a moment. Mess with my frames. Oh man. Yeah. Just have to see how things go. Because this is like the first section that I'm working on, right? And it's taken a considerable amount of concrete to do this already. And I would need to do this section, basically this part right here, which is pretty much equivalent to the section I'm doing right there. I need to do this side of the base, and then this enormous piece over here, and then this whole block. That is all on the list of things to be done. Oops. So I may even have underestimated the concrete I need again. Because I was thinking I was going to be, upwards of like 200,000. But I believe it's probably going to be more than that now. Because if this section right here is about 6,000 frames, it's 60,000 concrete, right? I mean, there is a road in between here, but this is basically the same size. Let's say like maybe 50,000, 40,000, 50,000 concrete. And then this piece right here is probably going to be another like 50,000 or so. Same deal here. Actually, this, yeah, probably about another 50,000. So that is going to add up super, super fast. And I've been getting to the point where, like, I'm making concrete, but I'm not making it fast enough to use it. Even like when like right now I currently have the stone to make more concrete, but I'm not able to make it fast enough. And I have 3 forges going right now just for stone. This is one of the reasons I went ahead and threw in like another 300 wood or whatever it was, just to make sure that I didn't run out. Because I can't afford to let those forges go out. They must be running at all times, non-stop. Alright, so that was 500 frames. Just to right here. Good times. Well, it's just about 10 o'clock. So we'll have to keep an ear out for some sprinting zombies. No, my luck though, I'll probably get a wandering dog horde. And then a screamer will show up. We'll just have them all here at the same time. But I think after I lay down these first 1,500 frames, I'm going to head back into the base, check the forges, probably start more cement being produced. Hey, the gamer. How's it going? Yeah, that's a lot of frames for sure. Still have all of that space to do here. We finished basically half of this area, so I concreted out this whole area right here. And that took about 3,000 frames. Now we're working on the second half. So many frames to come as well. It's probably the largest area I've ever concreted. But it's gonna look so good. It's gonna look super good when I'm done. It's just like when I'm done with this base, I want to be like completely finished. I don't want to have anything where like, oh, I wish I would have done this or that or gone back and finished this up. I just kind of want to have this base completely finished out. I have heard of Subnautica. I have not checked out any of the gameplay of that game though, so I really don't know much about it. I just remember watching through on when Grand Spartan was streaming. This is a while back. He was talking about playing some of that game as well. But it did sound pretty interesting. One of these days, I really need to get a gaming PC, because I think there are just a lot more games that I would have access to. I don't think Subnautica's out on console. You streamed 18 minutes of it? Oops. Yeah, right on. Excuse me. Did you ever end up going back to it? Or is it just not a game you felt like streaming very much of? That hitch. Excuse me. Oh, it is on console. Okay, cool. Right on. I may have to look into some more of that content. $30? No, it's not too bad. Ooh, there we go. There's 1,000 frames. Oh, so many frames. I like single player. That's pretty much how I play 7 Days to Die. I play it as a single player game. I really should get on and play with some other people. When I first started playing it, I played with a few friends of mine. They don't really play the game as much anymore, just due to like frustration over like bugs and various issues that kind of like either corrupted their save file or destroyed like parts of their bases, um, and just like with the update almost coming out and then not coming out, it just kind of deterred them from continuing to play. But I can't help myself. Frustrated or not, there's still so much to be done. Ooh. When is the next Horde? Oh, that's a good question. Um, oh, I want to say it's day 259. Yeah, I believe it's day 259. I had totally forgotten about that. And this is why I had, in one of my other games, I had airdrops set up to come every week. So just like once a week I would get an airdrop and it would come 2 days before my Horde night. And yeah, that was a fantastic reminder. I would hear an airdrop come in and be like, oh, okay, I'll have a Horde in a couple of days, I need to get myself ready. Or kind of like, you know, finish up whatever project it is I'm working on so that I can go deal with that. But as it is now, I just kind of get sucked into like working on something like this enormous concreting project, and then forget about it. And then the sky turns red, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Horde right now. It's Horde night at this very moment. Luckily, my Horde defense is attached to my base, so it's very easy to get to. Wait, why is that? My timing is just slightly off. Alright, 1400 frames. Just about. Done with 3 stacks of rebar here. Then I'm gonna run up in the base. Check the forges real quick. It is a little disheartening to know that I have nowhere near enough concrete to actually upgrade all the frames I'm putting down. I actually don't have enough concrete to upgrade the frames I just put down, and I still have that much more to put down. Like twice as much as I just put down here. Yeah, so we're about, I'd say we're about at the halfway point. Maybe a little bit less. That's 1500 frames. Just leave the door down. It's been a bad habit of mine. I don't know if that's necessarily like a really bad habit, but it's bad enough. I just kind of keep this constantly going here. I guess even if it's not much, it'll be something. I have all this stuff in my inventory. Excuse me. I gotta stop carrying around so much stuff. Oh geez, I don't have room in here either. Alright, hold up. Enough space. Also, could have done that. Save on some space. Oh, wait. It just deleted all of your messages. What happened? Sorry, I don't even know what happened. It's like I just looked over and all your messages had been deleted. Nightbot. Yeah, like, why did it just delete all your stuff? What happened? It said for posting a link. But that seems pretty harsh to delete everything that you just said for that. Yeah, oh, okay. Still, Nightbot, you need to chill out. Why didn't that... Okay. This hitch in the game sometimes is a little frustrating. Maybe more than a little frustrating. It's just like, nope. You know that thing you just pressed a button to do? We're not gonna do that. Oop. The Nightbot comes in here just talking like everything's normal. Nightbot. Nightbot has 1.5. Oh, hey! Screamer lady. Oh, Nightbot has 1.5 million subs. Hey, she brought me some soup. Okay, there she is. I was like, I know I saw another one. Can't be having them over there just eating on stuff. Oops. So if the screamers are spawning on this side, I probably won't have to worry about them. I will take your jars, that's for sure. Oh, that's good stuff. Let's go ahead and eat some of this stuff. Ooh, 100, 100. And they brought me a lot of food. Thanks, zombie. Y'all are great. It's fantastic. I haven't tested this today. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. It's generally not an issue. I pretty much just use Nightbot to post those couple of comments for me. I try not to use it to regulate my chat, just because it doesn't know what it's doing. Come back over here, lady. So I turned off most of what it does. Okay, that was just awkwardly destroyed. Oh, I forget! I'm using a machete. Oops. I don't normally use that as a melee weapon, it handles differently. Okay, Kane, what are you doing? Alright, back to framing. Yeah, I should kind of like check into Nightbot a bit more, see what all it does. I just thought it was a good way to have a few of those things pop up for me, just things that I would like it to say. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are y'all doing? This is why I need to take the road down, flatten all that out. Well, I guess it'll probably be better once I have it all sorted out. Let's do this. Hopefully I won't need the beer during the day. What level am I? Let me see. I'm level 182. So nearly maxed out. Not quite though. Still have a ton of skill points. Nothing to spend them on. It's one of the reasons I really hope we get an update for this game. The new leveling system is vastly improved over what we currently have here on console. Like as far as the way the perks and everything are set up. Just the way you choose your skills and allocate your points. Because right now I've just got like a ton of points and I don't have anything that I can actually spend them on. And I could just like, you know, pump up a bunch of things, I guess, for no specific reason. And electricity, yeah. Electricity and bulletproof glass and paint and, I don't know, copy rotation, the copy rotation feature, the simple and advanced rotation features, more blocks, more zombie types, more locations. My gosh, they really have added a lot of stuff to the game. Turrets, My gosh. I set up a couple turrets to defend the base. It is interesting though, like, I keep finding new things that I can do in this game, even with, I mean, I wouldn't really, I guess you could call it limited, the limited version of the game we have, just because the PC version is so much more advanced. But yeah, there's still a lot that I can do. I've put just a few hours into the game, I would imagine. Say we're well over 1,000 hours now. I don't know, the more you build and do things in the game, the more it kind of unlocks different ideas for ways you can build something new. And I've actually been like working on an idea based on the terrain of the game. So it's like randomly generated terrain of the game. I'm like, oh, I bet I could do something with that. And that would be something where I would continue on in this save file, because there is a city kind of set up. It's kind of like on a plateau, and that gave me an idea for building a base there. How old is this game? I believe the original game was released in 2013 on PC. So I mean the game is now like 7 years old. And they're almost done with it. It should be, well, there's talk of them doing a final release of the game at some point this year. But I mean there's no telling. You know, they're not like some big like AAA, gaming company. It's like, just some guys working on it, as like a small crew, as far as I know. So it's not like, Call of Duty or something where they can just drop a new game every year. Although they do have 2 different crews working on that, so you got like Treyarch and Activision or whoever the heck's doing it now for the other side. So they do have 2 years to pump out a new one. Still, even that's pretty fast paced. Oh man, just moving along. Before I start upgrading all of these, I will head up into the base and grab what concrete I do have. Oh, I thought that stack of frames had run out. I just got a little bit too far away. If you're just like slightly at an angle, you kind of mess up your line. like right now I'm kind of like inching closer to it. Whereas like going to the left, I'm inching farther away. I'll kind of straighten up here. It's a lot easier if you're just like laying them down, like you're basically walking parallel to your frames. I guess another thing that I kind of need to do, and I guess that'll kind of help me, like with the production of cement and concrete, is I still need to finish kind of like decorating, I guess, the living quarters area. It's just like I think the kitchen's fine, the living room is doing pretty well. I might throw a few more things in there. Bedroom could probably use a couple more things, but the infirmary is the main thing, right? There's really nothing in there. There's like a desk, a filing cabinet, and a few beds. Tired of the frame placing sound? Not really. Which is kind of surprising considering how many thousands upon thousands of frames I've laid over playing this game. After I finish this stack of, this next stack of 500, I'll have, placed 6,000 in this one space alone. I know, it's kind of weird. It's like, if you just keep going like this, you get into, like, just a rhythm of it. I don't know. I don't really find it to be annoying. Oop, there we go. We're at 2,500 frames for this area so far. Let's get 25,000 concrete, which I do not have. And I keep seeing that, like, broken pillar whenever I go by, and it looks very strange. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to take that piece sticking down off or not. I probably should. It looks kind of silly. But the whole area is just kind of bugged out right there, so I don't know what taking it off will do. Like, I don't want to have my tunnel collapse just because I took that off. Oops. Now whenever Nightbot shows up, I'm like nervous. I'm like, what have you done now, Nightbot? What am I stuck on? Oh, okay. I forgot about that. I'm kind of do this real quick to help myself out here. But yeah, I was able to save the sign here. I messed up trying to save the lamppost, but I was able to save the sign, which is nice. Well, this is it though. It's not bad. We are super close to being done with this section. I don't think these 300 frames are going to do it, so we're going to have most likely more than 3,000 frames for this part. I think I got another, actually I do have another 333 frames on me. And also thinking about like another thing that I'll be able to use to, I guess not really like kill time, but in a way, yeah, just kind of killing time to produce concrete and such, is I need to go and, like, I need to flatten the road. Like, all the streets around the base need to be flattened out, which is pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie. It's another just, like, one of those aesthetic things, so that you don't have this huge, like, lip all the way around the base, right? It's like half a block almost. And then it'll also get rid of all of the places where there are like indentations, just kind of like weird stuff like that. This spot's not bad, but like right over by my entrance is pretty messed up. I think that there was like a car over there, and just anywhere that I've ever put a frame down on the road is like indented. It looks all really weird. So it doesn't serve like any like great purpose in the game other than just like for aesthetic appeal. But that's like the whole point of this, right? I mean, this big, massive base, which the majority of it kind of serves no purpose, it's just cool looking. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Yeah, definitely gonna need more than 3,000 frames to finish this. I really like doing the long stretches versus like, this is only 3 wide, and basically I just have to keep like shifting my stance. How close did we get? That's pretty close. Definitely more more prone to making mistakes and to switch back and forth so often. Ugh. What is this for? This is just for making the base look nice. So, pretty much, this is what it did look like. So just like sand, grass, twigs, trash, all kinds of junk. And then, well, I mean, I guess this is a great example. This is just the other side of it, right? And so I'm just turning it all into concrete so it looks like this rather than that. That's the only thing it's for. Is just to make the base look nicer. And that was the reason that I did concrete all the way up the walls here. Absolutely, you don't need to do that. Like, there's no need for that. Because the zombies shouldn't be hitting your walls anyway. But, yeah, it just looks nicer. It's all nice and smooth. Forgot to drop the... I wanted to drop that concrete off in the chest down there. Oop, jump. Where are we at? Horde night? One more day. I think it's 2:59. Unless I've miscounted that. Let me do this real quick. Just drop this off in here. Game's really gotta start working with me here. Actually, I can probably, like, I'm not gonna pick up any grass for a minute. I can drop that off. Wood. Come on, game. And shotgun shells. At least, like, give me a little bit more space in here. I am gonna keep the water, just because I'm sure my dude will be thirsty any moment now. He's forever thirsty. Like, I know this isn't much, but I'm gonna basically just like keep producing this as fast as I can. And I'm almost out of resources. So I will absolutely have to do some mining very, very soon. Okay. Those are all going. You got 400. Okay, so nearly 500 in each. One thing I can do, though, is continue producing rebar. And we're just gonna drop that, because why not? Alright. And I've kind of just been producing it like 1,500 at a time, like 500 in each. And that should be good for now, you know. Because it really doesn't take too long to produce that much rebar. Alright. My concrete back up. There's 4 minutes left. Alright, give me just one moment. I'm gonna step away for just a second. Okay, I'm back. Try to deal with it real quick. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright, water. Good stuff. I'm trying to take what I've got available. So we'll use all of this. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to do about half of the frames down there. Half of the ones we just put down anyway. Let's kind of set our belt back up here. It's a bit of a mess. I might as well get the machete out. Oh, most likely have some zombies coming by any moment. Although I had that very small wandering horde come through, so maybe that was my wandering horde for the day. Use my med kit. I'm low on health. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm down 4 hit points. I should totally use a med kit. Oh, cool. I forgot I had more concrete in here. Oh, I thought I had more rebar frames, though, and I do not. We have like 18,000 concrete. I can nearly do 2/3 of this. Oh, there's the rebar. Okay, cool. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm out of rebar. That's no good. But yeah, 18,000 is not bad. Still won't be able to finish this, but I'll be able to get reasonably close. I'm definitely hoping that I can just kind of do this without having to deal with any zombies. Then there's a chance that they'll mess up my frames, and I'll have to kind of pick them up and put them back down instead of being able to just upgrade them. Very minor complaints. You have this sound for 3,000 frames? Well, only about like 1,800 or so, and then I'm out of concrete. But yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. It's the sound of progress. I guess I've never really thought about it too much. I just kind of enjoy the work. I know this is definitely like more on the boring side of the work for sure. Because all I'm doing is just resurfacing the ground. Versus like, I know what it's going to look like when I'm done, and I'm going to be pretty excited by that. Kind of keeps me going, I guess. But this is definitely faster than laying down the frames. So if the game is being really hitchy right now, it keeps like, just like that quick like half-second freeze every once in a while. It's probably because I have like 6 forges going and 2 cement mixers. And, actually, I've only got... No, yeah, maybe I do have 2 cement mixers going right now. And then I've got, I don't know, as I'm doing this, I just have like more and more concrete that the game is keeping track of as it dries, starting a timer on each one of these blocks. stuff will definitely be gone very quickly. Man, I can't believe the day is almost over. 8 p.m. We're nearing runtime here in just about 5 minutes real time. And I will have to, I'm gonna have to find something else to do. So I'm kind of gonna be stalled out here for a moment on concrete production. I should go mining, is what I should do. Because I am out of stone. Well, not really. I mean, I've got like 18,000 stone, but that's not very much. It's enough to make like 9,000 concrete. And I do need to set up my mine, because I finished off the other side. Like I guess the side I was working on in the lead mine is now finished off. I made it all the way to bedrock, ground the whole thing down. I thought that missed a spot. Oh, that's weird. You can see it's upgraded right there, but you can't see it right there. This game's not buggy at all, I swear. And honestly, I should mine through the Horde Night. I should just skip the Horde Night altogether. The only reason that I wouldn't do that, though, is, it's the only thing that's really breaking up the monotony right now. And just having, like, every stream being me either in a mine, or laying down frames, or upgrading those frames. At least with there being a Horde Night every once in a while. It gives, a little something else to look at. My day? As it is. Oops, missed block. We should be just about out of concrete now. Gotta be getting pretty close. This is a pretty good amount of work done on this section, though. This is now runtime. Huh, just fixed the road. It's a waste of concrete is what that was, so. Do I even read what you text? Yeah. Yeah, I do read it. I mean, I have the chat to voice thing to kind of let me know that people are typing things, but I do look over and read the chat as well. Two minutes ago. What? The thing that just says your day asterisk? I don't know if there's a one that didn't show up, maybe? What I've got there is now this sound for IDK 3000 frames, question mark, and then your day asterisk, and then you asked me if I read what you texted. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I missed something or if it just didn't pop up in chat. Or maybe it's missing part of a message. Oh man, any moment now. I haven't checked. I mean, I should just check my inventory and see how much I have left, but I don't just keep holding down left trigger here. It's gonna be pretty close. I'm like looking at the time, real time right now. Kind of keep track of this. I'll leave for work before too long. I mean, I probably got about 45 minutes or so at least. But I don't want to like push it right up until the Horde night, you know, right before it starts, and then be like, all right, see ya. But it's, I mean, it's pretty much gonna be like that. We'll see. And if I do head over to the mine, I guess it really won't matter that much. Man, it seems like I'm getting a lot. There it is. I was gonna say, it seems like I'm getting a lot farther than I thought I would. That's not bad. We got the majority of all of that done. I did say we'd probably get about 2/3 of it, and I believe that's right about where we're at. It's not bad. Not bad. Looking good. Got the concrete. Got a screamer. Showing up. She's just hanging out over there. Yeah, I got all of this done today. Starting from, what was it, like right about in here? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. She's just standing on the edge there. I should have put that box higher, honestly. I'm actually going to do that. I don't have enough to build one now. Hey, zombies. What are y'all up to? That dude is just confused. Like, where are you going, brother? Okay, I think he's found his way. Okay, I think they found their way now. Okay, no, they haven't. Interesting. Is he coming? Try to get him on this nice, fresh concrete. And this thing just like knocks him right over. Good times. I'm just gonna start on the bodies that have already turned into corpse boxes. Corpse boxes. Corpse blocks. Okay. Good times. Look at this mess I've made. Alright, the reason I'm moving that up is because the zombies, like I had it right here, and I'm pretty sure the zombies would be able to hit that. So I just want to have it up there high enough. Oh, I didn't even rotate it. Whatever. That just looks really bad though. What's that stack of wood I just dropped? 11 wood. There we go. And that should be high enough that the zombies won't be able to hit it. Ah, whatever, I'm just gonna leave all this stuff in here. I just don't feel like carrying it around right now. Don't leave that axe in there, I'll definitely forget it. Oh man, this is nice though. All flat, smooth, uniform. Wonders of concrete in here. Let me check something real quick before I drive up into these. Okay. Oh, weird. See through my character's head there. Okay. Just keep this a-rolling. I'll keep this a-rolling as well. Alright, that's not very much. That's all the concrete we have. That is a very sad amount of concrete. I'd only be able to make about 1,500 more, you know, with all the cement in there. So I might as well just wait. I think I'm just gonna wait on that. I need to grab some repair kits. I know, we're getting down there. I've got about 160, 70 repair kits left, it seems like. That was definitely a joke. I've still have a ton of those things. One thing I need to do is I need to refuel this before I go anywhere. Refuel myself. Hey, 230. Definitely don't need all of this gas. Come on. Is that lady still here? Let's go ahead and help her out real quick. Wow, that went like right over the edge. That's strange. I cannot hit her. Okay. Alright, 5 exploding crossbow bolts later. Oh, come on now. I don't have time for this. They always show up, and I don't have time for this. What do you mean? A screamer summoned a screamer. Is this a wandering horde? Okay, I thought I had a wandering horde showing up at the same time as well. Jeez, alright. Let's clean this up real quick. It's like I was gonna leave that one screamer, you know, it's just like one body over there. But I don't feel like leaving like, 10 bodies just hanging around. Okay. I didn't think I killed any over there. Now I got some work rations. I mean, we're right here, right? Might as well. Just like I'm kind of running out of time here. Hey, water, that's good stuff. Water is definitely the good stuff. For a second there, I thought I heard another screamer. Okay. You know what? Oh wait, no, we did... Okay. I'm pretty sure I upped the rental on my vending machine. I'd forgotten about that. But I think we're good until like day 280 or something. Oh, the old Horde defense. That thing works phenomenally well. Like, I even used that up to like day 200 and something. It works just fine. And from what I understand, it will not work on PC any longer, which is cool. Gotta come up with new ideas, do new things. Let's see if I can drive right hand on the left stick while I grab some water. Not probably the best idea. Looks like I'm getting better at it though. As I like run into everything. Oh, not too bad. So I had started like another branch off of the tunnel I had going down to my mine. And I was looking for lead, but now I am no longer interested in finding lead. Do not need it. Can I Apex Legend? I have that game. I'm not very good at it. I've only played a few matches. But yeah, I do have that game. Oops. Almost went down to the wrong section. Excuse me. Alright. Switch that out for some frames. Throw that there. Oops. Sweat. I should go see. Let's see what we're looking at here. Let me see. I'm at -10. Ugh. And this will get me to -27, which is 30 blocks to bedrock. That's not bad. Play it later. I'll have to see. Like I'm gonna be leaving here in about like 20 minutes. How far is this over? I might go a little bit farther over. Where are we at? It's gonna put me closer to the surface, because this is more so on the top of the hill. I want to say my other mine was like right down here. Let me see what we're looking at here. As odd as it sounds, I would rather find a space that does not have any resources. Like if I could get just solid stone, that would be fantastic. Alright, where are we at? I just kind of want to be a little bit farther away from my tunnel here. That shouldn't be too bad. So maybe... Oops. Game's just like bouncing me around here. Pretty much what I'm gonna do is just kind of like clear out a space to mine. The last room I was in was pretty large. I guess that'd probably be a good starting point. I should have counted the blocks and just make a big square. But counting is easy. Come on. 19, 20, 22, 23, 29, they're about 30 or so. I found resources, dang it. Trying to have like solid stone game here. Oh, we're in the coal. It's interesting. So 7, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Even though I lost track of how far we were there. It sounds like we're really close to the surface right here. It sounds like they're right above my head. So what this coal deposit is probably just like one of those little gravel spots that you can find. That'll lead you to a deposit like right below the surface. That's probably what this is. I'm not very far down here. Nitrate? There's all kinds of stuff over here. I don't really need any of this stuff. I don't need coal or nitrate. I mean, iron I'll need, but I'll get that from the stone. Yeah, because I got all these zombies right above my head. Mining is going to be all awkward and weird. This is going to be very interesting. I've never tried to set up a mine like this. So I'm normally searching for resources. But now I'm just trying to get stone. Did that close? Okay. I don't ever want to leave like a gap. I mean a gap like where the game has like broken open. So you can like see through the world here. These zombies are causing a ton of lag right now, like it's hard to tell what I'm actually hitting. Like some of these blocks that I'm hitting aren't even there, or like the blocks that I'm looking at right in front of me aren't even there, they're already gone. I'm hitting like, 2-3 blocks back. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, those are all pretty close. I'm just kind of like guessing as I go here. I should have made it a bit longer. It's basically like 60 long by 30 wide. I think this should lead me right over into the next tunnel. But I didn't count that tunnel out either, so... I mean, you definitely could be a lot more accurate with this. I'm kind of just going with it. Let's just go for it. But if I get more than like 30 blocks here and don't hit that other tunnel, then I know I've made a mistake. Plenty of iron. I think I may have already passed it. It is It's right in like a nitrate deposit. Yeah, I've gone past it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, yeah. Okay, I can stop counting now. It's far beyond it. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, all of this is beyond it. Oops, oh well. That's fine. Cool. And what I'm really hoping that this is not all collapse on my face. Because I've never tried to set up a mine like this. Normally, it's not like an even number, you know, long as it is wide or anything like that. It's just kind of like random, and I follow the resources around, dig things out. Now I'm just kind of clearing out like a big rectangle underneath here. So I assume there's a chance that this could all just kind of collapse in right on top of me. We'll see though. I've definitely had mines that were a lot wider. But it wasn't all uniformly shaped, so like some of the sections were narrower, and those were probably holding up other sections. My desert mine is pretty massive, though. I think setting up the initial mining area for this room is going to be a little bit awkward, because I'm trying to do 2 blocks at a time right now. But after that, it should be a lot simpler. So I'll just be doing 1 layer at a time, and then just kind of like working my way down. But this is going to be an enormous help. Most of it seems to be just like pretty solid stone. A few resources here and there, but beyond that, it's mostly just stone. And that is exactly what I need. I'm going to need sand here pretty soon, though. Although once I start digging up the next section, like almost the entire area underneath my base is sand. So once I start digging up the next section, I'm going to be back into it, you know, having enough sand to continue making concrete. Oh, we made it to the other hallway? No, we didn't. Almost up to 3 stacks of stone. Today is definitely Horde day. I don't know. Kind of debating on just hanging out down here. I've got plenty of gas. But like I had said before, this is basically, it'll like give me a way to break up the monotony of just like mining and working on the concrete at the base. This is really all I'm doing right now. But if I'm gonna hop out of here, I should probably do it very soon. Because I don't have time to take on the Horde on the stream today. I'll have to wait until the next stream. So I gotta leave. I gotta probably like hop off here in about 20 minutes. The Horde will be here before that, so I may just have to call it a little bit early today. And this auger is fun to use. Already cleared out all of this space. Not too bad. How much stone do we have? Got like 3.5 stacks. Let's try to get one more real quick. And just like, well, basically just finishing that other stack. Where are we at here? 33. This is kind of like the main point of this today, was just to get this set up. I've never really had a... I don't know, this is so strange for me. I've never really had a stone mine, right? The other game that I was playing on, like, I used tons and tons of concrete, but it was just like, I was doing a lot of other mining. Like, I was doing a lot of lead mining, coal, nitrate. I've just been using far less gunpowder in this game, for one. I've been using a lot of lead for, like, the glass, but I'm done with that now. And I haven't really been crafting very many bullets. Because I have the loot settings turned up, zombies actually drop a lot of ammunition. And I've just been buying some as well. So I've just been doing a lot less mining for other resources. And therefore I have basically had to turn it on and just do mining for stone. Which is kind of a new concept. And the surface mining as well, right? So like a lot of the coal and nitrate that I have, I've gotten from the surface itself. You don't get any stone for that, so... I don't know. It's just been a different style of game. Where are we at? There it is. Alright, so we have 4 stacks of stone now. We're good. Let's go ahead and get out of here for now. How do? Okay, yeah, it's this way. It's 1700. I do want to head over and kind of clear out these zombies. It sounded like I had a lot of zombies just sitting above me. And I don't want to just leave them out here, because I think that's what, as odd as it sounds, I think that's what kind of caused a lot of my lag issues. Is it just this one guy making all that noise? Sounded like I had a whole herd of zombies out here. I'll just take that. Let me give a quick look around. It sounded like there were a ton of zombies up here. Alright. Better than I thought. I thought I was going to have to come over here and deal with a bunch of them. Cool. Honestly, surprised I didn't spawn any screamers with all that digging. Even at the other part of this mine where I was at like negative 40 something, I spawned a screamer somehow. And what surface is negative 7. I was like, 30, 35 meters below the surface or something like that. Still spawning screamers. It's very, very strange. So we'll definitely have time to get back. I'll basically just like set all the forges and everything up. I think I might even just go ahead and use this SMG on the Horde night. I took it out to kind of deal with zombies while I was out working, but I didn't even really use it. It wasn't really much of a need. The game is very kind. Didn't bring me very many like wandering hordes or groups of zombies to deal with during the night. It's like most of them came by during the daytime when they were walking, so it's very simple to deal with. There's some nitrate right there. A little clay spot here. Oop. That looks so nice. I like that. Just the nice, smooth concrete. See, this stuff does not disappear. If you're not in the chunk with it, if you're not in the same space with it, it'll never disappear. That's why I don't leave stuff laying around. I'm just gonna like drop that stuff in here for right now. That I will drop when I get inside. I'll just drop it on the ground. Okay, so we got plenty of rebar. We have more of that going. It's 1900. It's gonna end up being a another stream where I gotta like boogie to get myself set up for the Horde next time I start. Let's drop some of this gas off. Only full containers, please. And wall. Don't worry, I know how to drive. I swear. I swear I know how to drive. Alright. Anything extra in the mini bike? Nope. Okay, so this stuff, that, just drop that there. Gunpowder nitrate, plenty of that. Might as well take the iron from the day, reload those. There we go. I'll have to put more clay in there very soon. Oh my gosh! I let my stone forges go out. No, I said I didn't want to do that, like under no circumstances. That's awful. Ah, that's frustrating. I should have looked at that before I went to the mine. Ah. At least I can burn throughout the Horde night, I guess. Man, that's frustrating. How much stone is in there? 1,300. Okay. I'll just put this away for now. Actually, how much cement do we have? None. It should be fine. We'll just do it in one. Alright, so stone supply, not too bad. Sand supply, looking kind of sad. Alright, and probably could put some of that gas away. But it is like a 2100. I'll go ahead and drop this off for the time being. And it is just about Horde time. So I'm going to have to hop off here for now. Because I won't have time to finish up the Horde night. Like, I won't have time to deal with that right now. Just because I got to take off for work. But yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Guess we can close it out on the balcony. Kind of looking at our work from the day. Got concrete finished up. Just have like that bit left there. So probably need about 12,000 more concrete to finish that up. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Pretty excited. And we'll start working on the other side here pretty soon. Anyway, well, I'm going to go ahead and boogie. Thanks for everyone who stopped by. Thanks for everyone who checked out the video. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye.